prayer and pledge.
Thank you. Each of us, throughout the course of our week and days, you have experiences that happen to you that stick with you, and you think, I want to go home and share that, whether it's with your spouse or with your coworkers. And this morning when Kevin asked me to do the invocation and prayer, I knew right away what that was and why he asked me. And I had this burden on me over the course of the last day. Over the last several months, I visited several of our schools here in Marion County. And we have incredible teachers and staff in Marion County, and our students are really blessed. But yesterday, under the persistent follow-up of school board member Nancy Thrower, I visited Hillcrest School. And if you're not familiar with Hillcrest School is a special needs school for students that have significant specialty needs. Some of them are autistic, some have limited or no motor skills, and et cetera. I mean, each student has an individual need that is not like another student. And I was blown away visiting that school with the genuine care and love I saw from the staff there, from the principal all the way down to the custodial staff, and just the joy and the love they had as they greeted those students coming off the bus. Each student was greeted by someone, and some of those students, they needed help walking, they needed a hand, they needed a shoulder, some are in wheelchairs, but each one was greeted with respect and love regardless of their circumstance. They were greeted, and it reminded me how individually, every one of us, how much we matter, and how even though you can't communicate, in the case of many of those students, they couldn't communicate their appreciation, you could see it on their face. And as I was leaving, I got this notebook, and if you've never seen these before, the students at Hillcrest make these notebooks in their craft room, and the notebooks are made from scrap paper, but the front and back cover is made of clay, and in the clay are wildflower seeds. So when you're done with the notebook, you can plant it and flowers come up. And it reminded me of a metaphor. Just woke up a couple times last night thinking of it, and the metaphor is that each day those teachers are planting seeds in those students. And they may never be thanked for it. They may never see those flowers. They may never see the results of those seeds. But they still continue to plant them because that's their job and that's their role and that's their calling. So what is our excuse? Each of us, we're interacting with people. This is a special time of the year in the Christmas season of giving and caring and gratefulness that we each should have because we live in a really special community. What is our excuse? Are we planting seeds of caring, of love, of goodwill? And the greatest gifts are given without the expectation for anything in return, the same way those teachers do it. So I wanted to challenge you all, and I'm going to pray with us, and I promise you I'll make it brief to make up for those comments.